known as Elenini. So here it's talking about, again, Ifa is talking about here that you cannot do things alone. Cannot do things alone. And we have to be willing to listen to others. Can't be so stubborn that we don't listen to our support, to the people that's around us. Because then we become arrogant. Arrogance leads to destructive behavior. And then it leads to someone thinking that they can accomplish things on their own. That's one of the things we have to get out of, because we see sometimes, even in our communities that, people say, well, I can do this on my own. I don't need this person to help me. I can accomplish it on my own. And no, we can't accomplish everything on our own. We cannot accomplish things on our own. So you need support. You need a support system. Because they say when you're acting that way, then that allows for the spirit of Elenini to come in. And Elenini is sometimes known as the misfortune deity. You won't accomplish anything trying to do everything on your own. So Irete Meji says, build your support system. Learn to work with others. That's why you have marriages are set up, so that you can have partnership, so that you can work together. This is why they have polygamy, based on economics and building a family structure. One of the things our people, we have to get out of the I own him or I own her, or she is mine, she is my wife, or and this is my husband. That thing of mine. That's not African. We are communal people, and so we have to act as communal people. It's now 5:45. We're going to go for another commercial break. I do play.
Ashtarisha Moon Forecaster, where we discuss everything sacred to Yemoja and her moon. Please check out our forecasts, which follow the lunar cycle messages, bring clarity to our emotions, and tell us how to best maneuver through challenging moments. For more information, please go to www.ashtarisha-moon-forecaster.com. Wava Women's Films, LLC, a media company dedicated to providing thought-provoking, visually stimulating, and artistic still and moving images. For more information, please contact us at wavawoman@gmail.com. The Mozart Experience. Artwork by world-renowned artist Makiva Omari Span, an online gallery that features commissioned art, reproducting of photographs, and more for sale. For more information, please contact them at themozartexperience.com.
You're listening to Ifa Code of Contact with your host, Ifa Ifategunse Osadele, here on OORadio. We invite you to call in at our number 347-934-0126 and press the number 1 to share your questions and comments with our host.
I do play. Moving forward, Irete Meji teaches us how to, teaches us the power of education. Very important in Irete Meji, that we form stronger institutions for education. Because as we look at our educational system in the United States, our educational system is failing. And one of the reasons is there is a lack of communication somewhere. Everyone is not on the same board. Everybody is not on the same plane when it comes to making decisions. And so Irete Meji teaches us to establish stronger institutions, whether it's business, whether it's education, whatever institution that you have established has to have a strong foundation to it. And you have to have faith in it. And then sometimes you may have to look at new ideas. You know, let some young people come in with some new, fresh ideas. So we have to establish stronger, we really have to work on our institutions. Sometimes we have the right concept of how to do it, but you may not have stronger people to execute the plan to make that institution stronger. And so this is why in Ifa says sometimes you have to look back at the old ideas, or sometimes you have to look at some of the old traditions and merge them with the new and figure out how to make those things work moving forward. And so Irete Meji teaches us not to be selfish in the pursuit for personal power. And this is the Odu that don't deal with personal gain. This Odu comes up for someone, says that they will be wealthy. The only way they're going to be wealthy is by working with groups and crowds, or working with some type of organization, or working with some type of society. They can't do it alone. The forging of Irete Meji to stimulate you to choose the gentle ways. It is an Odu that speaks about transforming these great personal powers into good manners, etiquette, and gentlemanship. This is the road to integrate this powerful mystery in a positive way. One verse in Irete Meji reveals in its simplicity profound depths concerning this. So in Irete Meji, it talks about in here, speaks about, transforming that personal power into good manners. Irete Meji is going to do that speaks of, how you behave and how you present yourself amongst people when you're dealing with people. It teaches you to be more of a gentleman or a gentlewoman, or how to draw people and keep people around you, how you treat people. So we have to always remember that if you're a person who draw a lot of people, you have to learn to keep those people. And how are you going to keep those people around you? You have to act a certain way that's going to make those people comfortable. Because once you have people comfortable around you, then you can work with those people. if you have people around you and you're not connecting with them, or you're not being active or doing anything productive with those people, then we ask, what are you doing? Where are you going? So it's a lot of power and energy for a person who can draw people. You know, if you're a person who can draw people around you, what are you going to do with that energy? You have to be able to utilize that. You can draw people, or people who are willing to follow you. You have to lead. Irete Meji is Odu, one who can lead people. People have leadership ability, but they have to be humble. They have to have humility. They have to work on their character. As we look at Irete Meji governs rules and laws. And we know that in any institution, society, there are rules and laws. There are ethics and morals. And so these are the things that we follow to keep things in place. You have to have rules and laws. And rules and laws to everything. So those rules and laws are there to keep things together. And so when you make an oath to uphold those rules and laws, you have to abide by them. That's where dedication comes in. And so these are the things that we have to look at. Irete Meji is organized power. And with that, a person who has that ability, Ifa says they have to learn, they have to study the wisdom of Ifa. Because the wisdom of Ifa will give them a more broader view on how to handle situations that goes on around them or within their environment, within their community. Person has the ability to see things and how to handle them. Ifa will give you that wisdom on how to do that. At this time, do we have any questions? If there's any questions, you are welcome to email me at Ifategunse at ifacodeofconduct.com. And I would definitely be there to answer your questions. Or you can email OORadio if you have any questions. We're going to continue to move forward on Irete Meji. Irete Meji, also in the sacred Odu, Ifa tells us that we have to, when there are moments or when there are hard times, that we have to work hard to persevere, because those times do come, but we have to be strong. Irete Meji says we have to be strong and we have to persevere when things get hard, or when things begin to fall apart. We have to persevere and find a way to make things work out.